No, sir. Hmm? What a punkus pampankas, ano? What a punkus pampankas, you know? I'm laughing because I expected this and some. Well, people, so it has been so rainy and wet today. I'm having to do laundry in the machine. I hate doing that. I like hanging out my clothes when it's summer, but there's not been much of any summer weather. You understand? Yeah, man. LADONNA, 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 you will not stop. You will not stop. How many times have I called this woman's name on my page and said, stop getting involved in other people's affairs. Stop it. How many times? How many times I've said, LADONNA, you clearly are miserable. Things are not going well with you. That is why you seem to feel that you are the Mumalashi of Facebook. Yeah, that is what you feel. You are the Mumalashi of Facebook. You are the one who's supposed to be disciplining everybody, telling everybody what is right and what is wrong. No, man. Leisha, give it to her. Leisha, give it to her. And I don't blame Leisha. Not one bit, I don't blame Leisha. You understand me? Alone. Listen to Leisha.
Leave me alone.
Leave alone.
Leave me alone.
Yeah?
Leave me alone. You see, me only gonna talk one time because everybody want attack me. You understand? Especially from me put up some of my house, everybody want attack me, and I'm not supposed to answer.
Yep, that's
Me not for
exactly it.
answer. Me not for reply.
That's exactly
If my answer, I'm a bad person. If me answer uno, I'm bad. If my answer uno, that means means this and means that. If my answer uno means all manner of troublemakers, I'm not supposed to answer. Because you know, I realize, but a lot of you guys on the internet, wanna expect for people to just sit down and make people talk certain things about you, degrade you in certain ways. And you're not supposed to answer them. But make sure tag you, you know, somebody tag her about 2 more times.
Let me tell you something.
Come on, talk there.
A whole lot of the people on social media that run out and talk about, oh, you know, you should keep your standards and don't sink to their level and don't look at them and don't watch dirty people in a phone. A whole heap of them when them start up on social media, most of them start out as done people. Most of them start out trace the people them, we call up them name. And because them manage to go through that phase and then them rise above it, suddenly nobody else nothing do it. And them they realize say the pang, the cussing, the whole heap of to and fro is what helped to build their personality on social media. Because whenever it is that these personalities were busy cussing and tracing, and the most views them get, right? And the most views and establishment then get. For people come out and say, yeah, head chip, this and that are going. And when other people do it, now that they have arrived and they are now established on their platforms, don't look at them. Don't give them the time of day. Ray. Me not getting involved in the people and they war. Whoever them want done, them done. I feel them business that. Me not believe say anybody will come out for somebody for get away scotch free. I don't. I believe anything you put out there is exactly what you're gonna get. You understand me? And LADONNA is busy policing people on social media for content. It is so, I don't know, it makes her come across as extremely bitter. it makes her come across as a kind of busybody. All over in a people business. I jump from yes to this and have a million things to say and misjudgment and principle. Nobody no want to stand, nobody will stay so. Hmm? Who in their right mind would think that it's okay to reprimand a grown-ass woman about whatever the hell she wants to do with her pictures and her body? Me say, remember the last time I come on live, me say, me not say nothing. Me not say nothing but no picture, nothing. Because whatever it is that Leisha wants to do, Leisha do. You understand me? What the hell's it got to do with me or the price of rice in China? Madam, woman, LADONNA, she go build one whole live, one whole video claiming that she knows what is dignified behavior. You understand me? I am not surprised that Leisha done her. I am not. I'm not going to play the whole of it, but I'm going to play the juicy bits, right? Because trust me, now when I sat there and listened, I was like, yep, I knew this was coming. I knew this big war was going to end up here. Because at the end of the day, Madam, she no seem to realize, say, that not everybody is going to balance the thing and speak spoke and come back with, with words. Right? Some people are going to tell you about your mama and tell you where to go. Right? And it's deserved. It is deserved because you're out of order. How in God's name did Michelle end up there? And me never hear Michelle talk about glitz and glam before. The first time me noticed glitz and glam, and when Mr. Glitz and Glam come out and done tea lady. And that was the first time I actually shared her page. Because I was like, yes, she gave tea lady a rubbings. You understand me? And then I haven't really looked at her page more so after that. But when it came out that she bought her house and stuff, I was like, that is amazing. Me love them hustle there, me love see people rise in a them way. You understand me? And I thought that was brilliant. Congratulations to her. But to come out, and then after the woman decides that she gonna do what she do, you want come tell her, say, she don't have no dignity, and then start talking about the woman kids? Are you crazy?
Please. Because me a business woman and because I am doing a business, I must shut up my mouth. Because me I do a business. No, Michelle. No, Raquel, me have to answer her. Enough is enough. Because I am a business woman. Yeah? Because I am a business woman. Me not to answer nobody. You want to sit down and down the vlogs, and must sit down on a page and hold discussion about me and talk anything you want to talk about me. And if you keep my mouth shut, because you're a businesswoman, you are selling products and you're supposed to just shut the fuck up. Michelle LADONNA, come here. Me I beg you, Michelle. Come here, try to avoid from answer you, Because you see, me tell myself, say, you see, if me fit cuss you out, my gosh, man. Yeah? That people might lose off of me. If me
you know what me I gotta say, Leisha? Leisha, if you cuss her out, she not gonna answer you. This is exactly what she wants. This is exactly what LADONNA wants. This is exactly it. This is how, listen, we have been observing her for how many months now? Since she kicked off with YMK, to be honest. And those of us who are observing her realizes this is what she does. She comes out, she stirs the pot. You understand me? She come out, she stir the pot. She says some inflammatory things that will irritate the life out of you guys and then get you to respond. What will end up happening is her metrics are going to go up. Because people are going to jump over to her page and go, what did she say? If they hadn't noticed it before. They're going to watch her video and see what she said, right? In order to understand the context of your comeback. It works for her because this is how she manages to get her check every month. Pissing people off. So no matter how much you're thinking that she's even going to pay attention, she probably may not even respond. Because a whole heap of time we see her come, kick up a whole heap of dust and go skittering off into the sunset. Far away from everybody who live upset. And that she do. You understand me? So this is what she wants, A dish she wants.
Do you up and me don't want to do you up, But it seems like you just like to insert yourself because you don't feel good if you don't get peace of the pie, and you know get peace I cussing, you know feel good. LADONNA, you think you can walk a day in my shoes? You think you can walk in my old boot, old lady? You're a big woman for me. You must have daughter my age. You feel like you can walk in my shoes? You feel like you can step in my old boot, LADONNA? Talk up to me now. Talk up to me. Please talk to me. I don't care how speaky, spooky you want to be. I don't care how sharp your jawbone want to be. You cannot walk a day in my shoes. You cannot. You have to look up to blood clot me. But me not look up to you. Leave me alone. You hear me tell you, lady? Leave me alone. You understand? Because I not fake like the rest of uno pan. One thing about me, I not fake like uno. I not de pan. I go on like some fake positive, me fake holy. I not go on like some me fake perfect. I am who I am. And it seems like you want a picture of my body hole so bad. LADONNA, you feel left out? You want the body hole picture? Because I'm 2.2 seconds from ending this live and sending it to you. Because you feel left out.
No, sir.
And we can tell social media too. I can tell social media that when me end the live, I go send you my body hole. I go send you my body hole when I come off of the live here. So look how so like how I am so degrading and I'm such a nasty person. When I end this live, I'm not talking nothing what I'm not gonna do.
Then people, when you can imagine when Leisha sent that, can you imagine LADONNA's reaction? Oh my God, you sent such a degrading picture, but that just goes to show you the kind of person that you are and that you have no dignity. And, you know, I am going to do something with that picture that you're going to regret for the rest of your life. We can just see a job on my pint up in the sky. Well, she said, you understand me? But can just see the job on my pint up in the sky and the nose a wrinkle.
I am going to send you my back to wall when I come on for the phone. Because since you seem so left out, I am going to send it to you. Who the fuck do you think you are? Come on from my back. Me tell you, say, you see, yesterday me deal with your nice, you know. Me deal with your nice LADONNA, and I said to you to go find some business. Find a little business and do no. Because all the vlogging you are doing, or blogging, or whatever the fuck you are, me know it not make you no money. Me know it not make you no money because social media now pay, Facebook now pay that much money. That's why everybody are run left Facebook.
Monkey money over Facebook.
No money not there for you. So you can't convince the crowd say you're a blogger, you get paid, because nobody now get paid for blogging on Facebook. And it's just the God Almighty truth. Girl, why are you stressing out yourself with people? Also, me must make them talk what they want to talk about me. It is not just to talk about me, you know, because a lot of people talk about me, but it's the things that you are saying. You're trying so hard to get my attention. You write long paragraph. You find time out of your day down in UK when me hear say down in UK odd. Me hear say down there odd. Me hear say down in UK odd. Odder than America. And you find time out of your worthless day.
UK is harder than America in some ways, but if you are a highly skilled and highly qualified person, the UK is not hard. It will be hard for somebody like LADONNA though.
A workless dear. Cause you is nothing but a workless piece of bitch. You's a workless bitch. I said so. Me, Leisha, says so. You's a workless bitch. I said that. You take time out of your day. If you write long paragraph about me, allow me and leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You don't know nothing about me. What do you know about me? You come on here, you're talking about my parenting. Talk about your parenting. What kind of parent are you? Because I heard that you're not a very good one.
Oh, Jesus.
I heard that you're not a very good parent. That's what I heard. More than one blogger have it to say you're a bad mother. All right? So stop talking about my parenting. Stop talking about, I run a successful business. I run a successful business. Very successful.
Damn straight.
Very successful business. Me can do jump round. Me can lift weights and run and skip round you. Leave me alone. True bad mind. You never did see me before me buy my big beautiful house. Cause so you're saying that your view.
Yeah, like why didn't she come out and say, boy, Alicia, congratulations, your house is, on the purchase of your new house or whatever. But instead she come out with a negative thing after the girl buy her house. It definitely come across as bad mind, don't it? It come across like say, she see that them achieve something that for her is not attainable. Because I'm pretty certain that LaDonna doesn't own a house. You understand? Like myself, yeah? That she a rent. And at the end of the day, I might be renting private, but I'm pretty certain that LaDonna renting, social housing, which is even cheaper rent. So she's supposed to save her money so she can buy a house. You understand? Anyway, let me carry on listening.
In your video, she just bought a big beautiful house. You never see me before me buy a house, LaDonnya. You never talk about me, and you never see me before me post me buy a house. All of a sudden now you see me. All of a sudden now you see me. You never see me before. Look how long me there here, and until me buy a big beautiful house. As you say in your video, you never see me before. Bad mind is a sin. Bad mind is a sin. And laziness is a sin. And most of the bad mind brute per social media. And lazy, and workless, workless. I said what I said. Lazy and worthless.
I never even see LaDonna travel yet. LaDonna never travel yet. We never look for LaDonna page and see LaDonna go nowhere with the passport what you have. Figure say me there England. Let me go check out Paris. Let me go see what the next part of the world look like. LaDonna just itch up in her house and live her miserable sham of a marriage and just a jump from one person to the other and just a slate them. I don't understand why this woman is like this. Why is she so miserable? What kind of miserable somebody do this kind of thing? You understand? Nobody no see her. She in her corner. 1 or 2 times we would go over there and laugh because she would do like a video that has nothing to do with somebody else. And those are always to me her best pieces. Like when she was talking about the fashion thing and then she was looking under her cupboard and that was funny. And then when she come out and she had talk about she get old and her hair are gray, that was funny. But when she starts talking about other people and what other people are doing and start criticize them and one whole bag of judgment, I'm just like, this woman don't know her limited. That me say. She don't know her limited.
Lazy and worthless.
You understand me?
Go look at job. Go look at hustle. My company, I advise you to go sell look ear oil, go sell sitting for jawbone since you have the sharpest jawbone and the most pintiest jawbone per social media. Go find sitting, go sell for jawbone or sell something for your long, natural, beautiful ear and stop watch out my page. No worry about my big, beautiful house when me buy, where you talk about. You're too bad mind. LaDonna, you is a bad mind, little rich per social media. If you're a big woman, you are very bad mind. You love make your mouth give you a problem. You sit down at UK. You understand? In your unhappy marriage. Because a happy married woman can't find herself in a people business. So, I worry about people business and people like so you're a married woman. No, sir. We don't make people when I'm married now are married. Because we don't make married life look sad.
Yep.
We no husband there. We no son I'm married. We no husband there. We no husband can't say no man babes. You're a big married woman. Leave people business alone. But me not have no dignity. You have dignity. Where's your dignity? Where is your dignity? You're in everybody business wife you wanna spoil. The last time I check, it look like you're there, UK walk foot. Show your car. You're there on social media and everybody business. And they are UK walk till your foot them a blood clot bone you. And they are foreign from what we kill Philip and car ride cheapest thing a foreign. And you're not drive a vehicle. You walk foot while you're in a people business. No, sir. Me could never dare foreigner walk foot. I'm in a people business. All walk foot drunk crow. Leave me alone.
Yo, let me tell you something. You see, when I first come to England as a student, I have to take the train, go everywhere, the bus go everywhere and stuff. You see, when winter lick me, I'ma feel my face. Listen to me, my face start going numb. Me can't feel the tip of my ears. And me can't feel the tip of my finger them. I said to myself, so you know something? This year I gonna be the last year. Me there in another country without a car. And me never have no British license. Me did have an international license. And the international license only lasts for 1 year because I have my license from back in Jamaica. The international license only lasts for 1 year. You know, so remember, say by the end of the year, the license they are going to expire. Me say not a blouse and skirt, me not the pan no bus stop. Can't feel me finger them, me toe them, me ears pint. Me I get a car. And try no say me drive. Me buy car and me drive in England. Not a license. You hear what me I say to you? Me start out so because me say, oh, dodginess to me thing because me nah make winter catch me. But then I go and I do my test. And I sort myself out and I get my license after that. My British license, but my Jamaican license me always have. You understand? But me I tell you, there was no way I was going to be in this country for more than 1 year and have no car. Are you kidding me? My first car when I buy, I must be £300 me buy it for. Me buy it from one second-hand car place up in a Dudley. And me buy the car a little bit of hatchback. The car did have a kind of problem. But let me tell you something, it was drivable from point A to point B. Till now, me have proper car. You understand? But me I tell you, so you can't live so. She claimed to say that she's in England not driving because her husband works for the transport authority. So he must work for London Underground or one of them places there. So he can get Headteacha card, he can get this card or whatever card, so he can get bus for free and train for free. You understand? That's no friggin' excuse. That's no excuse. So your whole life, you're gonna sit your ass down in London? You don't plan to travel and go beyond there? You understand me? Why is it that you don't have a car? Anyway, make the woman go and talk.
Alone.
Alright, the next part now what me did love.
I'm a customer, them buy from me, I love me same way. When me awful, them love me same way. Them love me same way. When me loud, when me awful, when me cuss, me this, me that. Them still love me same way. Now stop buy from me. Now stop buy from me. Abe. So all the professional who not talk about Abe. But she don't have no dignity or no integrity. All educated dunce bat.
That's true.
And that's no go at college for go get to no degree for. For come on social media come turn bugu. For come turn blood clot steal bugu. And that's no go get education and degree for. Mighty God, thank God me never get no education. Thank God when me I go to school, me sit down back of the class now no subject. Thank God I way back at the class me sit down. Because if me did know a good thing, so me not get no education and me can't talk big words and have integrity and dignity like uno. Come would have broke like uno and the on social media and turn a big bugu boy a blogger. Use nothing but a blood clot bugu. Leave me alone, lady. I'm gonna be a mother to feel blood clot, pick them up home so them not grow big and turn a walk on social media.
Well,
Go raise your pick. Love me same way. Now stop by from me. Oh? For come turn blood clot, steal book, why that to no go get education
pull
and
up
degree.
dance.
Talk big words and have integrity and dignity. Like Uno, come with a broke like Uno, and they pass social media and turn a big boogie boy, a blogger. Use nothing but a blood clot boogie.
Hey,
Leave me
Antoinette. Hey,
alone,
Norma.
lady. I'm gonna be a mother to feel blood clot pick them out hope so them
Your
not grow
step
big and turn a
parenting.
workless boogie like you on social media. Go raise your pitney them. And make sure so them not come out to be like you in a everybody business.
Yes.
Yeah? Cause all the female pitney them come out like me no blood clot decks. All of them come up like me and I have no integrity and I have no this and no that. Too fucking speaky spoken and have dry shit in your body. Too fucking speaky spooky. Leave me alone.
Well.
Me, you know, me don't like, you know. Thank you, Denise. Love you too. Love. Listen, big up to all of my customer them and everybody that supports me. I love you guys. But all I can do is keep it real because I don't take bullying in real life. Me not take chat in a real life. So I'm going to defend myself. Stop talking about me. And if you're going to talk about me, I'm only going to respond to you bitches when I'm not talk about me pitney them. My kids them not have nothing to do with me sending my battle go give people. And anybody thinks that I'm nasty, I don't give a fuck what you guys think.
Straight. That was a thing of beauty, that was. That was a thing of beauty. You know, as I said, whenever you come out and you put these people in their place, people have a million things to say about, oh, don't respond and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that and you must keep it class and keep it dignity. Now, you don't man tell us a bleaching creep, she's sailor. It's not like that this woman is I don't know, some kind of United Nations representative. This is not a person who has to give a shit. Point blank period. Okay? Her clientele, her markets are people who are trying to change their skin tone. Okay? So they don't care if she tells you about your ass, and they don't care if she sends her batty to somebody in a picture. They don't. So the argument itself is flawed. You know, LaDonna, it's like you suffer from something called analysis paralysis. It's like you're stuck in analyzing everybody else rather than focusing on your own life. And it's, you know what I find particularly despicable with how LaDonna is being at this point in time? Anytime she crosses over into our community, as in the Jamaican community, as in other Jamaican bloggers and other Jamaican social media personalities, it's always something negative. I am not saying that she can't talk about everything that's going on, but she sees nothing positive to talk about. And this is the problem. If LaDonna was coming out with something positive about our community, I'm not talking about her international blogging, you know, I'm not talking about when she talk about other stuff that's going on across the pond. Yeah, I'm frightened one day I see she fling up World Dog. I'm sure it's because she has snoop on my page as usual. And she sees a World Dog a trend. So she fly up with World Dog too. Because I never heard her even mention World Dog before. Right? But she tends to, whenever it is that it's a social media personality, particularly a social media personality that is in the camp of 99, yes, as in associated to or by, she comes out with something negative. She's looking for a reason to attack and a reason to say something that is derogatory. I see no example of LaDonna discussing people in a positive light. Never. As Leisha rightfully said, you never came out and said anything good about me owning a house. But yet you are mentioning it in a very negative video about me. Of course, that's what she's doing. Because her entire focus was something negative, despite the fact that something positive has happened. Why LaDonna she no focus on go buy a house for she and her pitney them and Vera husband? Right? Who makes sure she gets free transport publicly. Right? Why doesn't she go do that? And stop and use this lady as an example, right? And stop talking about the fact that she's educated. She ain't that educated. She's only just getting educated in her old years, in her hard back years. Whereas people who went to school all the way through finished with that and I enjoy their money or I reap the benefits of it, right? So when you see somebody in their old hard back years gathering some kind of degree, that's because they're scraping up whatever remnants of their life they have left. So they have not yet gotten to the point where they should be because they're already behind academically. Okay? So which is why you can clearly see that LaDonna does not have critical thinking because she's not there yet. Not saying she won't get there, but just saying she's not there yet. So she says a lot of things that's out of timing. A lot of her stuff is obviously also under-researched as well, right? Because many times she come out and says something that she don't know the background of it. And then she end up getting done in her comments because she hasn't done the research. Which any appropriate blogger or social commentator should do. You should go and get the research. Get the background done. Commentator or commenter? Which is the right word, honestly? Anyway, the point is, I am not surprised that this has happened. But Leisha, it don't make sense you go back and forth with her, even if she comes out and she says some other stuff. Because she'll just do it to get her views up. She'll just do it to get her views up. And that's all she cares about, right? She's using the negativity, pointing out or highlighting the negativity within those who are companions of 99 or companions of YMK whom she despises. And therefore, by doing that, she is able to generate views so she can get her monthly paycheck. You understand me? Every cuss that she gets, she deserves to have it. Every cuss she gets, she deserves to have it. Because she does not know her place. You're not bringing anything to the table to change the narrative. What you're doing is going, I am better than you guys. Let me show you how I'm better than you guys, because I wouldn't do that. Nobody gives a flying, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. You're coming out to basically say, look pan them people ya, how them live. Look pan them people ya, we're associated with them the one day. How them a do them things there, and how them sub there. And I would never, and thank God I have. You are trying to gratify yourself. Stroke your own ego because there's nothing else going on in your life to stroke your ego. That is what me see. Nothing else is in your life to stroke your ego. You're claiming that your husband is your best friend. Let me tell you something. It's one thing to have a friendship with your partner. But if there's no intimacy, there is no affection, then let me tell you this, you are a miserable and dried up well. That is what's happening to you. Everything down there is not getting the fiery sparks it's supposed to get. And it makes you cantankerous. Imagine you have a man in your vicinity and that man not satisfy you. What a pint. You claiming that you're doing that for co-parenting purposes, but you each up in the same space and you sure that man not give you bun? Really? And speaking about it so openly on social media, not even respecting this man's what would you call it? His ego, his own sense of manhood not being respected because you can just blatantly tell people that he will try but he can't touch you. Really? That's no respect for your marriage. Not even having the decency to keep certain things between husband and wife. You're bringing it out on social media like anybody was going to dig up any file on you. Nobody cares. Everybody have them man, have them problem. But most of us are enjoying the good things. The good things them. Yeah? So the problem them minimize because the good things them dead. But you not have no good things them a going. You think that, oh, as long as I have morals and principles and dignity, as long as I have these things, then that makes me a perfect woman. No. It might make you a perfect nun. Perhaps you should be in a convent somewhere. Yes. Yeah, probably. Yes, on bended knees. Yes. But then you might end up getting harassed by the priest. But anyway, the point I'm making is leave people alone. See people business and leave people business alone. When you see the people, them send them picture and do what them want to do. If you rile up the people, then will come for them first. It not got nothing to do with you. Why you have so many opinions and so many feelings about it? Why? Right? Why? Why do you feel that you have to be uttering all this mess? Watch you now. 51 minutes ago. See the big old long episode, you know. My response to the young lady who sent pictures of her anus to the two females by her own admission. Within the 2 years of being in this space. So this is what caused Leisha to get angry and come out with her life. Within the 2 years of being in this space, this is by far one of the biggest compliments I have ever received. To know that I have dignity and integrity in lock, stock, and barrel in abundance, to where I can start selling to the public. Of all the things in this world to harvest and sell, I must say I am rather flattered and truly honored that these are the selected two. There are two core values that I'm proud to have. Please recheck your grammar, woman. That I am proud to have and to also instill in my children. However, unfortunately, I wouldn't make much money, as fortunately most people already have these core values. It is just a handful of people who don't have. Just the ones who performs, supports, and encourages certain acts and behaviors such as the one described in this post. My dear, thank you for this comment. It will be sitting nicely on this page for as long as I'm in this space. It will be a constant reminder to myself and others to always have dignity and integrity along with self-respect. I just want to publicly say a huge thank you to my parents and grandparents. Thank you for instilling in me good morals and values from a tender age. To know that removing my underwear and spreading my gluteus maximus with both hands to take a picture of my anus and send it to someone is despicable, disgraceful, shameful, and not to mention degrading of oneself. Mama and Dada, I cannot begin to tell you how thankful I am. Your life lessons lives on in me. May your souls continue to rest in perfect peace, gone but most definitely not forgotten. Hashtag dignity and integrity. Hashtag self-respect. And then she she snaps glitz and glams post support Michelle LaDonNna on new business, you guys. She's going to start selling integrity and dignity. Show her some support for me. 47 likes, 11 comments thus far. People are saying, Michelle, you speak the truth. These people use the internet like their garden fence. I seriously wonder if they have any concept of the meaning World Wide Web. I couldn't have said it better. Well, looks like you have met your match because you don't like anyone to challenge you. Well said, my cousin. So that's family. You can't teach nothing to nobody. Somebody's laughing. I will never understand why social media bloggers are all up in each other's business. Can't you all find some other content to get views and likes instead of cussing each other out? If the girl feels to spread her batty hole, it's hers to spread. If she feels to have 10 men at one time, it's her life. She's a grown woman and nobody can tell her how to live her life. Let them be. People's comments. Something about the lioness. The lioness, was that you? Oh, that is some personal something. And then somebody I laugh. Yes. So those are the responses thus far. My God, woman, me not understand you. Me really not understand. And I'll never understand that because I have never ever been a bitter person. Never ever been a bitter person. I can't be bitter. No matter how much me say, oh, me can't stand a person there. I will not live on that person's name forever. No, I can't. I have to at some point say, you know something, enough of this crap and move on. And plus I've got too many things in my own life to keep me busy. When I have stresses, it will show because then I am a different person. I'm not chilled. I literally will just bite your head off and you'll know, what's going on with Kay? Something not right. Right? And yeah, because we all have our ups and downs. But then when it's sorted, you can also tell because I'm all smiles and I'm all happy. Right? But this woman is never all smiles. She's never all happy. It's like every time she comes out, it's misery. It's absolute misery. And if she can't tell through all her counseling that she's having, that she's becoming a fucked up person, and I'm sorry for the words, but I had to say it, then something is wrong. You literally only ever highlight negative things in the Jamaican social media community. You always highlight negative things. You never come out and talk about, look at that girl the other day who could not get into Marlgrove High School because she was disabled. Look at a case like that, which hardly anybody ever, anybody blogged about. I know that Andre put it up on his page, Pinkwa put it up on her page, but none of the so-called social commenters actually came out and said fuck all about something that was such an important situation that could have changed education for so many other children with special needs. Nah, quiet about that. Quiet also about the fact that the government did actually turn around and decide to give Mergrove $2 million to refit their structure so this girl could get in. Nothing to say about that either. It's like you are just full of bile. Bile and venom. Bile and venom is all you are bringing to the table. Me shocked when you come up with one or two things to make people laugh and then it looks forced. I'm not gonna lie. It looks forced. It doesn't look like it's a natural part of your personality. Let me tell you something, guys. I had a friend like that, I had a friend like this in a university. And this girl, she was from a household that was very strict. Her father was a pastor. And her mother was a retired school teacher. Her parents were very old as well, and she was the youngest one. So it's like they had her late. So she grew up under kind of like jurisdiction, some strict jurisdiction. She grew up military. And when she came and lived on campus and stuff and saw all of us partying, and she never used to like coming out and never used to like partying and so. But you see, you give that girl like 2 drinks of alcohol, every man can touch top. You hear what I said to you? Every man get a feel. Because at that point when she's inebriated, all of her tensions just strip away. And what is really our desire, fly out. And she's to lose control because she not used to being able to drop her guard. She did claim that she never want ever have no man unless she is going to marry that man. And she kept herself like that. And every man would try approach her, so she shut them down because, it's not marriage and blah, 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 blah. Yet she was not a virgin. Hear what me I say? She was not a virgin. But we never know who the person was who did anything. Because nobody ever see her with no man. 2 toes in braid, the man gone about him business and left her with the picnic. To this day, that woman is unmarried. No man know they own her. Miserable same way. You understand? LaDonna has been lucky enough to have herself a partner whom she is treating like a piece of dry rock, right? Because the man gonna make mistake and she claim is by text the cheating was happening. Now your partner has texted another female. Yes, it's not right. But for that purpose, you have denied your husband yourself. For how many years going now? Is it 3? Right? And don't quote me if I'm, on that because I'm not 100% about the time frame, but I know it's long. Just for texting? Yeah? Now, if that's not cruel and bitter and twisted, I don't know what is. Claiming that it's dignity and knowing one's worth? No. It's vengeful and evil because you are making that man pay for the crappy relationship that you exited before where you were treated like crap. You understand? You were treated like shit by a previous man who was abusive. And so you're taking all of that venom and you put it right upon the man who just barely do something stupid and you think that you are showing him that you are worth it. When that man start pelt waistline all over the place, I hope you're not sorry. You understand me? I hope you're not sorry. Because at the end of the day, which man in their right mind is going to put up with that? Honestly. This was deserved. Me not sorry for you, LaDONNA. Don't sorry for you at all. You cannot sell and bottle any dignity to anybody. Not at all. You can't. Because dignity is being fair. Dignity is also about recognizing when there is good and there is bad, you equally speak about either. You do not just highlight the negative for personal gain. That in itself lacks integrity. That in itself lacks dignity. Because you are using the internet to take out your personal frustrations. And me see how your husband can't even tell you, say, your behavior is embarrassing. No, sir. Anyway, Leisha, go and big up yourself. Enjoy your lovely new home. These people, they will not stop. Alright? They will not stop because bad mind is a hell of a thing. Anyway, guys, have yourselves a wonderful evening. Okay, this is your girl, Headteacha K. Bye-bye.